Are you looking to cruise more in 2025? From innovative ship designs and eco-friendly initiatives to unbeatable deals and exotic new routes, there's something for everyone. But as you know, cruising can come with a pretty hefty price tag. Whether you're a seasoned cruiser or dreaming about your first voyage, with the ever-growing popularity of cruising and the constant price hikes, cruising more in 2025 could be a challenge, but it is doable if you plan for it. 2025 is going to be the biggest year for cruising, and there are ways that you can save money so you don't miss out. Hey there, y'all. I'm RacQuelle from MHFamilyAdventures, and with almost 70 cruises under our belt since 2019, we are your go-to spot for all things cruise-related. Whether it be family cruising in the Caribbean, solo cruising in the Mediterranean, off-the-beaten-path shore excursions, cruise tips and tricks, we have you covered. So let's jump right in with 10 things you can do to save money when planning your next cruise adventure. But before we get started, if you love cruise and travel content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We release at least one full-length cruise vlog every Friday, and with over 15 cruises already on the books for 2025, you don't want to miss out on any of our solo and family cruise adventures, so be sure to hit that notification bell as well. Number 1, book early. Now I know that you've probably heard this time and time again, but it is true. As a certified travel advisor and the owner of Major Adventures Travel Agency, I run into this scenario often with clients looking to book last minute. No longer are the days of booking last minute to get the best deal. Cruises sell out and they sell out fast. The rule of thumb is to book 1 to 2 years in advance for the best rate. And if you are booked under a promotion that allows for price protection, in the event the cost of your cruise does go down, your rate can be adjusted until final payment. Besides, booking early can help make cruising more affordable as you can make small monthly payments toward your total cruise cost. Also, booking early, you will have the first pick of the cabins, which will make it easier for you if you have a preferred cabin location, if you're traveling with a small group, or if you may require an accessible cabin. Number 2, book off-season. Now, I know that if you're traveling with children and teens who are in school, this may not be easy. But booking your cruise off-season will help save you money, as these cruises tend to be a bit more affordable. The busiest cruising season would be the summer, spring break, and any holiday, including those holidays that can allow for a quick 3-day getaway. If you cruise in months when children are generally in school, such as February and October, you will notice that the cruise prices are significantly lower and that there are less children on board, which can make the ship feel less crowded. Search for deals where kids or the 3rd and 4th guests sail free. These promotions can make cruising an affordable and unforgettable experience. Many cruise lines offer special deals where kids under a certain age, often 12 or sometimes up to 18, sail for free when sharing a cabin with 2 paying adults. This can save families hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, MSC Cruises, and Norwegian Cruise Line frequently run these promotions, and usually you will only need to pay the taxes, fees, port expenses, and gratuities for the free guests. Keep an eye on their websites or sign up for their newsletters so you don't miss out. You may also have to get creative in when you take your cruise vacation, as these deals aren't as common during the peak season. So check with your school's attendance office to see if there is a vacation policy that allows for a few days out of school, because traveling is one of the best forms of education. Number 4, book an interior cabin. If you are all about just trying to get away and love the adventure of cruising, and you aren't concerned about where you sleep, then booking an interior cabin is the perfect way to save money. You can usually get an interior for approximately half off the cost of a balcony cabin. And you can use that extra savings to upgrade your cruise experience with specialty dining, shore excursions, Wi-Fi, a spa day, or even take those savings and book another cruise in an interior cabin. And if you think you may feel claustrophobic, keep in mind that the interior cabins aren't as small as they may seem in videos. Some even come with portholes, virtual balconies, and some of the newer ships have mirrors that mimic natural light, which can make the room feel more spacious and inviting. Us personally, we are usually only in the cabin to sleep, shower, and so we tend to book interior cabins way more than balcony cabins. It definitely saves money. Number 5, book a guaranteed cabin. If you don't care where your cabin is located on the ship, then consider booking one of the guaranteed options if available. A guaranteed cabin just means the cruise line will select your cabin location and that you are guaranteed a cabin at that category or higher. Sometimes the guaranteed cabins are hundreds off the cost of selecting your own cabin location, and there is a chance that you may even be upgraded into a higher cabin category. But do not book a guaranteed cabin if you have any motion sensitivity and prefer a midship cabin, or if you're a light sleeper, as your cabin could be placed beneath the theater or all the way forward or aft on the ship. But if you are lucky, you may be randomly assigned a prime location in an upgraded cabin. But I also don't recommend booking a guaranteed cabin if you are selecting a balcony option, as your balcony may be partially to fully obstructed. So definitely keep that in mind when booking a guaranteed cabin. We are halfway through our cruise saving tips. If you have found anything helpful so far, please hit that like button for us and leave a comment with the money saving tip you would like to share. Number 6, put as many guests in a cabin as possible. If you are a family of 4 or 5, in most cases, you will save by booking one cabin instead of 2. Now, I know that a cabin can be pretty tight quarters, but what better way to reconnect with your family at sea? These cabins will generally come with 2 twin beds that convert to a king bed, and either a double sofa bed or a couple of Pullman bunk beds. Some cabins for 5 may also come with a trundle bed, but I wouldn't recommend those for anyone over 10 years old. Some family cabins may even come with a separate bunk room. I recommend comparing the price of booking 2 cabins versus 1, and if the savings is a tremendous amount for you, just pack some organizational tools and a bit of patience and save that money. Number 7, book your cruise add-ons in advance. You can save lots by booking your shore excursions, drink packages, Wi-Fi, specialty dining, and spa treatments before getting on the ship. The prices will increase once on board, so take advantage of any cruise planner deals that your cruise line may offer. And if you want to save even more, try a no-frills cruise with no add-ons and look for free and frugal things to do when in port. Number 8, try your luck in the casino, but do so responsibly. Cruise lines love to entice casino players with cruise deals because they are usually frequent cruisers and spend money on board. Casino players may receive free or deeply discounted perks, such as casino play money, onboard credits, specialty dining, and more. Many of these offers can be used multiple times, so if you play it smart and not gamble on every cruise, then you will ultimately come out on top in terms of savings. And some land-based casinos and cruise lines such as Virgin Voyages, Margaritaville at Sea, and Holland America offer casino status match programs. Number 9, book an older ship to save money. While the shiny new mega ships grab all of the headlines, the older ships of the fleet offer incredible value without skimping on the fun. And many of the older ships receive refurbishments and enhancements that appeal to cruisers. And because so many people steer clear of older ships, you just may find that these more frugal options are less crowded. And some of these older, smaller ships are able to visit destinations that some of the mega ships cannot reach. And tip number 10, use a trusted travel advisor to help you plan your cruise vacation. And not just any travel advisor, but one who cruises and travels frequently and can add value to your vacation. While it may not be a monetary value, having one point of contact from an experienced cruiser who can make recommendations of ships, excursions, and hotels can ultimately prevent you from making a costly mistake that can cost you more in the long run. Some travel advisors may have access to exclusive deals and discounted group rates, and some may even add on some booking incentives. A trusted travel advisor will do the legwork of finding you the best options within your budget and can help to navigate any questions or concerns you may have without you needing to wait on hold with the cruise lines, which will save you so much time, and we all know that time is money. And there you have it, our top tips for cruising more in 2025. Whether you're booking early, cruising off season, taking advantage of casino perks, or working with a travel advisor, there are so many ways to stretch your budget and maximize your adventure. Cruising is one of the most exciting and accessible ways to explore the world, and with these tips, you'll be sailing more often and making unforgettable memories without breaking the bank. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any future videos. I'd love to hear your own cruising tips, so drop them in the comments below. Happy cruising in 2025.